Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. This is episode 51. In the last episode, we went to the Wormway, deal with Will's personal quest. Not really a personal quest, because you don't even need to take him, but we took him. We were looking for a dragon. We found a dragon, in a way. An undead dragon. So we had to deal with that. We got a legendary sword for Shadowheart. Her first weapon upgrade since the middle part of Act 2. In today's episode, we're going to take a slight detour to deal with an undead problem. No real reason to do this quest since I killed one of the NPCs that is involved in this quest chain, but it does allow me to explore the rest of the city that I haven't been to, so a little bit of extra stuff. So let's head out. Go see if there's a new newspaper, and then we'll be on our way. It seems like I might have missed a newspaper. I don't know if I missed it because of sleeping or it just advanced itself too much, because I don't remember missing one, but we went from 97 to 99, which I'm kind of sad about.
Do you want a paper?
I'll take one, Lewin.
Thank you.
We have made it to 100 in the newspaper. Apiary anxiety. Bugbear causes bumblebee fuss. So let's go head down to the docks. A stone wall.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open.
Hello? Anybody there?
Nothing responds within. It is silent as the grave.
Baldur and his butter knife?
Whatever this door is waiting to hear, it is not the name of some ancient tableware.
Long live Gortash.
Lord Gortash's name opens many doors, but it does not open this one.
Praise the Absolute.
The door does not stir. It will not answer to the cult's demands.
I know not what it requires, but you can always lockpick a door. Even a magic door can be lockpicked. Hello.
You do not have an appointment, yet you seek an audience with Mystic Carrion. Ah, yes. You were drawn to me, a wanderer bearing the scent of death. You are familiar with the necromancy of Thay. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents?
We did read the necromancy of Thay. You're familiar with the subject matter.
Such a book is for those who make only the shallowest ripples in death's dark pools. I inhabit the depths. Clearly these are not waters you know how to swim in. I would hate to be the one who helps you drown. Perhaps one day the book will reveal its secrets to you. Until then, they're best left between its covers. Unless you have any other business with me, I suggest you return to the domain of the living.
Was there anything I can do for you?
Yes. My spirits stir. They think you might be capable. Very well. You may help me with a small matter. I have an assistant, Thrumbo. A conduit I used to maintain my connections with the ethereal plane. Unfortunately, he has deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrumbo's body to me, and I will see that you are suitably compensated.
Why did he run?
It's quite simple. He resented having to work for a living. The undead can be rather lazy in that regard. He was always a simple, contented creature, a beggar to the bone. Perhaps he has forgotten how ungenerous the world can be, or simply prefers to live in the gutter. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his.
Well, Baldur's Gate's a big city. The name's not much to go on.
Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrumbo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrumbo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them.
Okay, I'll look for him.
Then, with the spirits herein our witnesses, the arrangement is made. They will follow your progress with great interest. As will I.
Alright, if you remember when we first arrived in Baldur's Gate, we talked to that beggar who was letting himself be punched for money. We're gonna go find him again. There he is, right here.
Changed your mind? Offer's still there. Go on. Have a swing.
You recall where you've smelled this beggar's rotten musk before, in Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
You ran away from Mystic Carrion to do this.
Carrion sent you. Shit. Don't think about trying anything. I'll fight back.
I mean, you'll lose. Tell me where Thrumbo is, and it'll be like we never met.
I suppose that's all right. Thrumbo's more of a talker than I am. Thrumbo was going to get us a boat, but I haven't heard from him since. He must be somewhere near the water. I just hope he didn't drown.
Okay. Somewhere near the water. Now we're gonna go towards the graveyard because I believe there's another guy in there. What's this? Seems like someone might be buried alive.
Do you know of another graveyard? Jews, I do. They struggle as we do.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you.
What were you doing down there?
Sightseeing. What do you think? I filched the wrong baldy and got myself buried for the trouble. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like Stone Shite.
Minx, don't shite. I'll tell him you said that.
You? You know Balding? I mean, I shouldn't have filched him. I'll never do it again. I'll prove it. The stone shit. Lord buried me with my haul. Take it all. And tell him I'm sorry.
Kind of sad Minx didn't say anything there.
What? Minsk has the itch that only a butt can scratch. A kicked butt, I mean.
Would have been nice if Minx interacted in that conversation.
It's not respectful.
We must play here. This is where they like to hide.
But it's not allowed. Why are you being stupid?
Is this part of the game?
You're going to be in so much trouble.
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form, the same that tainted Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play.
I'm playing hide and seek with Thrumbo. Can you help me find him?
Thrumbo said not to tell anyone where we went.
Come on now, we're friends, aren't we? You can trust me. Thank God that one was littler than the other one.
I can. That's good, because I like you. You're nice, like Thrumbo. He told me what to do, but he said it very quickly. I didn't understand. All I remember is down the stairs, across the sand, down the stairs, across the sand.
Down the stairs, across the sand.
To think a man lay buried beneath death's soil. It is an abomination of his will. You did well to free him.
There's a child over here trying to summon a miracle.
Keep a lookout. The Mortark don't take kindly to raising the dead, but I won't be long, I promise.
Who are you raising from the dead?
My big brother, Garrett. He got killed by that murderer guy, but I'm gonna fix him. Now, keep watch.
I mean, I get it, but...
Exorde me, Merkel. Resuscita frater meum. Immorte ad me redigo eo.
The air crackles with power before fizzing out. The child has power but lacks control.
You're close, Merkel. I can feel your shadow. Give my brother back, please.
I mean, this child doesn't need to raise her brother from the dead, you know? Your brother deserves to rest in peace. Let him.
The Mortark said the same thing. But I miss him. A lot. Fine. I won't try again. For now, at least.
I wonder if that child will ever be seen later in... maybe in Baldur's Gate 4. In 40 years when it comes out. Alright, let's head back down to the docks. Down the stairs. Across the sand.
Away, fish folk! Your salty flesh is bad for both.
The nice thing about these guys is they're all soaked because they just came out of the water. So a little chain lightning. And those ones are fried. Doing 100 damage with chain lightning because of that. Pretty good. Nice. This is pretty good after the Iron Throne, actually. Because it's like they escaped and came for us. It's a narrative we can make for ourselves, you know? Alright, Shadowheart. Show us that new sword in action. We, of course, haven't really completed Shadowheart's build yet. You know, she's still kind of bad on stats. A few of the items that I actually need aren't going to happen for a few episodes. Shadowheart won't really be fully built until basically the end of the game. Critical miss. Turn that into damage.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Oh, thank you for the $300.
Not sure why they're attacking out in the open like this.
Got a waterlogged leader. Anyway, now that we're dealt with that little distraction, let's head in here. The One Eye.
Property of Vonane. Do not disturb.
In this wardrobe.
What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable. Death, decay, despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway Mystic Carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own.
I came to find you, Thrumbo. Mystic Carrion was very keen that I bring you home.
Mystic
Carrion, you're working for him? Oh no. No, no. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me.
Why?
You've met him. How can you need more justification than that? He murdered me. Murdered my friends. Snatched us right up from the dockside and made us these things. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I looked back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed.
Do you know how Carrion brought himself back?
If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself.
Yeah.
I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him, trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord.
And the mummy lord is...
It's an ancient, evil being who refused to die, who cannot die. I used to hear about them in stories, and I can't think of another explanation. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know.
So you say this jar grants immortality?
Don't let yourself be tempted by it. Whatever's in that jar must be destroyed.
Where should I start?
I'm not sure. But in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there. But be careful if you return to Carrion. He'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talus did. I want to live. Well, you know what I mean.
So we have a mummy lord, I guess. Alright. I think I have a small problem getting into this hole because we can't turn into anything small, and I don't have any scrolls. For some reason, I forgot to keep one. I already know what would be happening if I went in there. Apparently an earthquake. So we're just gonna head to the location that it would send me and move on. Pretend we went in there. Alright, so here we are back in the sewers. Now this way is where we want to go. We didn't go this way when we were in the sewers the first time. For reasons of quest. Those who draw breath embrace death. An instruction these corpses took literally. Really bad fight in here. I never enjoy it. I shall ascend with him. Immortality, practically. Let's touch the treasure. Yeah, this fight, if you touch his treasure, you get spell rot. Unless you are undead, each time you cast a spell, you receive 3 to 18 necrotic damage. Start the fight with a big old curse. See if we can deal with these dead guys. Ooh, go bite that hand. Literally biting the hand that feeds.
Focus.
Now with Shadowheart, we are going to take that damage because it's worth having Spirit Guardians up. Wow, she took 18 immediately and it broke Spirit Guardians. I was hoping it wouldn't do 18 damage. If she took 3 damage, Spirit Guardians probably would have been okay, but 18? Just straight up. I think because of Spell Rot though, this is probably my least favorite fight. Ooh, there are more hands to bite. But Boo with his red eyes though, that's an evil hamster.
My faith will protect me.
Now let's get Shadowheart to just remove. Took more damage this time. But she does get rid of it. Probably should have done remove curse on turn 1. I remember the last time I did this fight, I had Gale in the party and I was like, Gale's basically useless. Just gotta stand here and watch. Now Minx is in that situation. Although, because they're all stacked right beside each other, I am really considering using a Chain Lightning. I think it would be for the beast. Huh? Oh. He took 65 damage. It only hit 3 targets as well. Maybe it wasn't worth it. It was funny though. Alright, Shadowheart, get that Spirit Guardians up again. Can heal Minx. I don't know how worth it is. Like, he might go down right away. Let's get to clearing. Yahira should be alright. Low on HP, but Shadowheart's gonna be rolling in soon. Kill off those hands. Or not. Brett was on the servant. Go ahead and lay waste to him. Not an easy battle because of, you know,
What's next, I wonder?
the rot. Anyway, now that the zombies are dealt with, we have another illusionary wall. Mystic Carrion likes his illusory walls.
Gruesome sight. A necromantic ritual, perhaps.
Mystic Carrion's brain. Interesting. Mystic Carrion's liver.
This jar. It feels like death itself. A sure sign of necromancy at work.
Funerary jar form and function.
A jar that grants immortality hidden inside a zombie. It's almost poetic.
Now we're going to go back to Thrumbo, so let's head up. Yeah, remember when I asked what was behind Bariki? Apparently it's just this. I knew it was probably nothing. I have never exited that way, so yeah. Down the steps across the sand back to Thrumbo. First time I ever heard down the steps across the sand, I did not really piece this together. Even though there is a little bit of sand, it's not like a huge amount of sand. So I was looking over here. Like, where the heck is more down the steps across the sand? It took me a while to figure this out, honestly.
You came back. Please, tell me you found a way to destroy Mystic Carrion.
Well, I know where Carrion keeps his jar. Maybe his heart? It's inside your chest.
What? His rotten heart was inside of me this whole time. Get it out. I have to get it out.
Oh, there it is.
That slimy bastard. He hid it in me the whole time. Please, take that foul thing and grind it to dust.
Alright, so we have 3 pieces of Mystic Carrion now. We could either go and give it to him, or we can make a little bonfire. Which is actually what we're going to do, because why the heck would I give it to? So, Minx fella, you're up.
Not yet met a piece of fine pottery he cannot smash.
And now we can head back to Mystic Carrion and see how he's doing. Probably not so great after having 3 bits of him exploded. Other than the fact that he's got a bunch of zombies. But let's deal with them. Get rid of the city's undead problem. Maybe the zombies would enjoy some chain lightning. Alright, as we know, Spirit Guardians, pretty good against undead. Second time we're using it this episode. Might just get Shadowheart to teleport right to Mystic Carrion. Oh, he bent my luck backwards. Rather than being hit a little bit, I got hit crit. Mystic Carrion's poison curse. That sucks. Well, Minx has almost killed Franka. So now she'll have to fight her way out. A chain lightning here would be pretty nice though. Maybe he can save Franka, you know? Use our Celestial Haste, but I forgot to use it on turn 1. Cloud kill. We hate cloud kill. Honestly, one of the spells in this game that is so deadly to fight against. Balthazar from Act 2 also spams cloud kill. Thankfully we didn't have to deal with it against him. He's picking up the slack from Balthazar. We got rid of his legendary resistance. Stunned his ass. That's what he gets for cloud killing. Execute this guy. Nice work, us. Time to deal some damage. Now, Mystic Carrion is vulnerable to fire. Click in another one and just murder it.
Steel sharp, hamster hungry.
You did it.
Or not.
He's gone. He's really gone. I don't know how to thank you. We can finally be free. Here, please take this. I think it's valuable. And I won't need it. Not now Carrion's gone.
I would have preferred that the cloud kill faded before the cutscene, but oh well, at least it faded then. Yeah, all these stinky fellas have moved in now.
What's up for discussion?
Got a nice place to live.
I think Carrion's corpse would make a good punching bag.
There's also another one that I didn't talk to.
A toast to your kindness and to Carrion rotting in his grave.
I will get a bedroom of my own now. I can keep lovely things in it for when Sister can visit.
I wonder where the 4th one is hanging out. Maybe that would have been more helpful. Maybe he would have told me exactly where Thrumbo's hiding. The undead problem has been resolved. So I guess we'll head back to camp. Alright, that's where I'll leave this episode. Maybe a short one, considering it's just dealing with the Mystic Carrion questline. It is a fun little quest, going around talking to all the zombies and exploring more of the city that we probably would have missed out on otherwise. Like, you know, if I never went to the graveyard, I would have never dug up that guy and he probably would be dead. So, there's little ramifications, I guess. In the next episode, we will be heading to the House of Grief, finally, to deal with Shadowheart's quest. See if we can rescue her parents. Something to look forward to. There's a bit of a battle in there as well. Can be a hard one. I've definitely made them harder in this playthrough than they have to be. Like, you know, my honor mode, I took 0 chances and the game was easier than it is playing this playthrough on Tactician. So, it depends how you want to make it, you know? But yeah, we'll be doing that next time. So, I'm looking forward to that. Thank you for joining me in this episode. I hope you have a great night or day, depending on when you're watching. And I'll see you in the next one.